Welcome and thanks for joining me here on Blitz on Windstream Channel 4. I'm Brian Carter. Ahead on the program today, we've got some soccer interviews for you. We're going to wrap up the basketball season. We got some spring sports 4-on-1, and if you stick around long enough, you'll find out who the player of the week is. But right now, to kick off the show, we're here at Dawson County High School. I'm with guys soccer coach Jed Lacey. Coach, it's great to have soccer season finally kicking off here in this cold weather. Hopefully it gets a little warmer as we go, but it's good to have you on the show today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, Coach, give us a little background information. I know you've been here. This is, I believe, your third year as head coach at Dawson County, and the program's had some great success since you've been here. Talk about how the program's changed since before you got here and since you've come aboard.
Well, soccer was never really big in Dawson County. It's getting there now. We're getting a lot of kids move up here now. Soccer is one of the mainstream sports now. When I first got here, they never even had a winning season. And in the first 2 years here, we were 10-10 our first year, went to the Sweet 16. Then last year, we went 11-5, broke every school record there ever was in the school, at most giving up least amount of goals, most goals scored, most victories in the season. So it's really done good. We won 21 games, like I said, in 2 years, and we started already this year 2-0. So we're getting a good start on our season. So.
Recap last season as itself, just how you finished out the season. You mentioned the record and everything, but what players did you have to part with last year due to graduation?
Well, we've lost, going over the past 2 years, we've lost 19 seniors in 2 years, so that's really taken a blow to us. We're young this year. We start 2 freshmen. We have 3 sophomores starting on our program. We lost players like Josh Bowles, which was an all-area player. We lost David Scully, who was probably the best defender I could have. He was a captain. Dane Trusserud, who was our goalkeeper, we lost him. So we got a lot of holes to fill. We had Jacob Perry, we lost both outside mids. So we got 4 returning starters. That's all we got back. We've completely revamped the defense, new goalkeeper, and but they're just trying to play club ball a little bit down here now. So that's really helped us. So we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Young but okay.
Yeah, young, definitely. As you mentioned, you lose seven starters. That's going to impact your program a little bit. But talk about what you have coming back this year in those 4 starters, and who can we expect to be the key playmakers this year?
Well, I got my MVP back from last year, Ethan Brown. He was our stopper last year. He's now the sweep. We've got Tyler Freeman, who's our outside mid. Mauricio Escobar, who was my leading scorer. That doesn't hurt getting him back. He's our leading scorer, so we got him back. And Alex Cody, who has been recruited by a lot of colleges right now at a Division II level. A good ball player, hoping he ends up in North Georgia where he wants to go. And but those 4 are the key leaders. Alex Cody, like I said, he's the only senior that starts in our program. We have 2 seniors in the ball club, and Alex Cody's the only senior. So we have 3 sophomores that start and 2 freshmen to start. So we're young. So, but those 4 coming back are key players last year, and they're really going to help us trail the path to the new season with those guys coming back.
Well, you're off to a great start. You're 2-0. You started off the season with a win over Pickens and Lafayette. Not a bad start at all. 2-0 to start the year. Talk a little about if you think this is the group of guys, even though they're young, will they be able to gel together and probably make it to state, you think, at the end of the year?
Well, that's hard. That's our goal every year. We don't play a 16-game season. I mean, that we break every time we talk. Anytime we do anything as a team, we talk about making a state. That's always why we play. I mean, we don't come out here and just show up for 16 games and, shake hands, hug, and go home. Our goal is to make state. I believe this team can make state. It's going to take some work. There's some good ball clubs in this region. Last year, we missed state by 1 game. We won 9 games in a row and finished up with 2 losses at the end. We lost to Riverside, and then we turned around and lost to Union, who's just tough. Union has had our number. We've never beat Union since I've been here, and they got a great coach up there, great ball club. Those kids are hard, and all roads lead through Union. And we got to get past Union somehow, and they're going to be tough again this year. So, it's going to be a good region, but I believe we can do it. I believe these kids, we got more feet skills this year. We were more physical in the past. We used to pound you. We were big. We were physical. This year we're not as big, but we're way more skilled, a lot better feet. So we're going to have to out-quick and outspeed you this time. So.
You say you got to make it through Union to get to the state. So what approach do you think you're going to take against Union this year?
We just got to do a better job. We haven't even scored a goal on Union. That's how tough. They've had the best. Wow. They've had the best goalkeeper in the world. I mean, that guy was about 6'4". He was his wingspan as long as you can be. It was like
got to be counting on him to graduate.
Well, he's graduated. Okay. So that's our blessing. But they're going to be good. I know their whole front. I think their front 6 come back. I think their sweep comes back, and they've replacing 3 defenders plus their goalkeeper. So, they're still going to be well coached. They're going to be a good disciplined team. We're just going to have to work hard and get them. I think we can. One thing about we have speed. We have speed. So we tried to do the pounding thing with Union. That didn't work. So Union plays to win ugly. Their whole deal is they want to beat you 2-1, 1-0, and hopefully with our front, we got real good skilled people up front. I think we got a Jose Miranda who's a freshman. He's already scored 4 goals in 2 games.
Wow.
He's probably the best player I've ever coached in my life. He's that good. This kid's gonna be a freak, and he's real good.
What year is he?
He's a freshman. Just got to us.
Wow.
He's already scored 4 goals in 2 games, and he's gonna be tough. We're good up front. We're good up front, and we're gonna be physical in the back. Inexperienced, we're learning every game, though. So we just got to play discipline against Union. We got to look to win ugly, too. We're not going to score a lot of goals on discipline, on Union. So it's going to come down to, if we can get 2 goals on them, 1 goal on them, we just got to hang on. We just got to hang on. So that's the best we can do with them.
Now, you have a road-heavy schedule this year. You've got 9 matches on the road, and then you've got 7 at home. You think, with a young team, you think that's going to make you stronger in the long run, playing more away?
Well, I did that on purpose. I mean, the odds of us getting a whole, road games. When you play them as a young team, I'm trying to get this team to win, win on the road. That's why I played Lafayette Friday night. That went well. We won 5-2 on a good ball club. And it was a good 3A ball club. We went up there and got a good win on them. We got Buford coming up. We got North Side's here. But we try to schedule some good ball clubs on the road. We got Union up there. But and when you go down to Savannah for 2 games, we're playing down there against Calgary Day and Benedictine. We try to take trips every year far away. But the more we play on the road, I think we get to state, we're going to have to play on the road. They've already done it. It won't be a shock to them. So when we first go out there, they'll be used to playing on the road. It won't be so intimidating to them. So I think we'll help them.
Now, let's take a look at the Region 8AA. You mentioned Union's really one of the teams to beat. Are there any other teams that you kind of have your eyes set on this year that you got to get through? And where do you see the Tigers ending up at the end of the season?
Well, I'll put a bullseye on my back. I think Riverside's going to be good. We sat down. I think Riverside's going to be a tough ball club. Those are the 2 that made it last year, and they're the repeating, runner-up and champions of the region. I think they'll both be good. Fannon's always a tough ball club. Those are some of the 3 main ones. Banks gives you a hard time. I think Lakeview's going to be. I think Lakeview's going to be a little. I think they graduated quite a bit of kids. They're going to be down a little bit. And but I think the main ones are going to be Riverside, like Fannin, Riverside. And Raven's not bad. Raven shocked us a little bit. Raven came in here, changed their entire makeup of their team. They were pretty good, so they play hard. We beat them 3-0 last year. I don't know if we can do that again this year. I think it's one of those ugly games again. But we got a tough region. Everybody thinks soccer in the mountains is, it's not much up here, but they don't understand the physicalness of us playing up here. It's a war when you go out in that soccer field. It's like a football game almost going on. So we play a different little style up here. So, but I think those, Union, Riverside, and Fannin and Raven will be the tougher ones to get through. So.
All right, Coach Lacey, it's been a pleasure having you on Blitz today, and we really enjoyed talking about Tiger soccer. And I hope you have a lot of success this year, and we look forward to you competing for the next couple of years with your young team.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back here on Blitz, we're going to be at Lumpkin County High School, and we'll talk with girls soccer coach about their program at Lumpkin County. More Blitz straight ahead.